Mhm. Right. Mhm. Mhm.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Morning, traveler! Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle?
Something like that.
I... just shake it off, traveler. We're supposed to meet with Mavuika today.
Right.
Chaska walking?
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry, we should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of her adventures.
I see your model moving. And I just heard my voice in the stream.
No.
I can't tell that I hear you through the stream.
No, it's not moving, and then my preview is frozen as well. Hold on.
Wait, I heard your voice that time.
You
from
did?
The stream.
Oh, okay, I see it moving now. And I see the actual Genshin. Cool. I don't know what Streamlabs is doing. I need to stop using Streamlabs, but I've been too lazy to switch it over. Hello, Sheenism. I apologize. I didn't realize that my mic was silencing me. Hello. Welcome back. Glad we got that figured out. Hopefully it stays figured out.
Come in.
Hey, Mavuika! Oh, she landed in Ceylon.
Which means all of the lines that I read probably didn't come through. Yeah, sorry about that. Luckily we're only in the beginning of the quest, so it's not like it's been like that for super long, maybe like 5 minutes.
We were just talking about you.
Yeah, not
I
the whole
invited you
time.
here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh, yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Thank you for the recap, Paimon.
Perfect. Could I take a look? Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part.
Nice.
Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
Cool, you have 3 days. How are you doing though, Sheenism? I cannot remember if you told me how to pronounce that.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon?
That won't be a problem. I got this.
Wait, but...
Glad you're alright. I'm doing pretty good. New holiday stress decompressing and trying to figure out New Year's stuff. Some of it's been fun, some of it not. But I think that's typical.
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with.
Paimon's not very good at thinking. I'm glad you know, honey. It's a good trait to be self-aware. No, honestly, yeah, that is pretty relatable.
This plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important. But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
Just trust us.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land.
Those lines are a full, or those two options are usually a full line. I don't know why they do that, but I need to read both of them when I'm trying to pretend like I can voice Lumine correctly.
The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength.
I got big brain, it's okay.
All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The Sacred Flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
The most important? Really?
That way it'll be just like fishing with you cheering me on. Yeah, it's just like fishing.
Not sure what fishing has to do with anything, but if you're making weird analogies, guess that means you're not nervous. Alright, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan.
I'm sure you could, but I also think you would be the first to voice crack if you tried.
It's less about volume and
Don't
more
hurt
about
yourself.
mental focus. But I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name.
Get to work, Shalonen.
Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
You probably shouldn't swear on something that you've never done before. Not a good idea. I shall lurk because I'm getting car sick. Oh, okay. I don't want you to get car sick, so thank you for the lurk.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Nice.
Good luck, you two. 3 days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Resting isn't my style. Relatable.
Exactly! We can't take a break! We're adventurers! We gotta live up to the name! We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go! The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure!
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best.
What about you?
This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Oh?
Oh! You know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. It's how I relax.
That makes a lot of sense.
Of course, that's only when I have the time. I'm usually too busy.
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
I guess I kind of do that too, actually. It's really hard to, like, kind of turn my brain off and just chill out, because I always have something I'm thinking about.
All right, let's go our separate ways for now.
So, if Mavuika relaxes by working really hard at something...
Paimon, did you
that
just say
basically means
Muika?
She never takes a break, right?
What was that?
Wow, she's definitely something else. Oh, hello! Sorry, Mavuika's not here right now.
Capitano? Question mark? Oh, Molani
There
and
you
Katina.
are.
Mm-hmm.
We made it!
Is something wrong?
Other than our plan almost falling through, nothing at all. The preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we wouldn't make it before you left on your next big adventure.
Well, if you hadn't overslept...
Details! Anyway, come on. Let's go to the people of the springs.
Are we gonna go chill in the hot springs? We having a party? What's going on?
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't I? Basically, we know about your super important mission coming up, and we want to give you a proper send-off. Before the pilgrimage, we usually hold a huge
I like
feast.
Mualani
All
so
you can
much.
eat,
I'm
with
kind of
meat
sad
by
that
the
her
tableful.
playstyle is just not fun to me. But at the same time, I already have Nouvelette, so she wouldn't be replacing him. So not a useful pull for me anyway.
Yeah,
All you can eat?
since you're not gonna play her, because you're
I
gonna want
knew
to
that
play
would
New
pique
Blood.
your interest,
So
Paimon.
Yeah.
You can eat to your heart's content. You won't want to miss
I
out,
spent too much
promise.
money on him to not.
Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds of fruit, vegetables, desserts,
As an
drinks, you
update
name
since
it.
the last time
You
I
won't be
streamed, I
disappointed.
C4'd him right before the banner switched.
That sounds amazing! We're in!
Didn't you just say we need to live up to our title as adventurers?
Well, the best adventurers know how to go with the flow, right?
Okay.
Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your honor. If you don't show up, everyone's hard work will be for nothing. It's our fault for not telling you earlier, so it's okay if you can't make it. Still, if you're not busy, we'd really like you to be there. It won't take up too much of your time. BB!
I'm so glad she has her voice back.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be super
Yeah.
fun. Plus, all our friends will be there.
Okay.
Yes, let's go eat.
Food.
Huh? What's the holdup, Traveler? Did you think of something?
Why don't we invite Mavuika?
Huh? Isn't she painting? Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy.
I mean, y'all said she was chill and like a friend, so...
Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. She's
What?
the Archon.
What is
after
this
all.
this change
Maybe
of...
it's not our place.
They were talking about how cool she was with everyone, and now they're acting all, like, giving her reverence. I guess maybe because she's about to go on this crazy mission, but, like,
We might as well
she's a
extend the
human too.
invitation. The Archon is about to fight for us with everything she has. This feast is in her honor, too.
Then who's gonna be the one to invite her?
I'll do it. Why are you guys so scared? I don't
All
understand.
of us, of course.
Alright, let's go
Just
get
being
her.
awkward about it, I guess.
Come in.
Girl didn't even
Oh,
change
it's
into,
you
like, an
four.
apron or anything.
Is there something you need?
What do you wear when you paint? My biker outfit.
We're here to invite you to the people of the springs for a feast.
I know that there's a lot of different versions of complaints about Mavuika's design. The one thing that I dislike enough to complain about is the zipper. Why?
Yeah, I can see that.
It goes all the way up to the back, and there's a second zipper pull on the back. Like, her outfit splits in half, basically. Acting like they're gonna be the one Mavuika in a fight. Yeah, I know. They're like, dang, she's gonna beat us up. We're gonna invite her to a party.
Ah, I see. This is a special kind of feast, isn't it?
But yeah, other than that, I do really like her design. I don't mind that it's a bit more modern. I think it's fine, especially for a character that's based on Himeko. Like it's
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a tradition to hold a feast before battle. We couldn't miss out on this opportunity.
splits in half
It's our way
midnight.
of cheering you
Yeah,
on.
dude, she like comes out of it like a cocoon. She's just on fire underneath it.
Plus, I always wanted to do something to thank you for saving me from the Night Kingdom.
That was my duty. Besides, it's all in the past now. You don't owe me anything.
I am still curious as to, like, they made it seem like she had more of a phoenix motif going on. Like, in the original 2D trailer that revealed all the characters, there was the more phoenixy looking Kukasaur. And so we were kind of thinking that she would have something like that with her kit, but she doesn't. And she doesn't have a res or anything as far as I know, which would make sense for her as the Pyro Archon. But even her hair looks very bird-like. Like her, the top layers, like around her ears and the back of her head, literally looks like wings. So I'm just confused. I wish that she had a little more phoenix theming in her. Like, instead of the motorcycle being a dragon, it could have been a phoenix. You know? Just a little something more.
Although, this feast does sound rather interesting.
She already came back to life once, just like a phoenix. Give me more! More of the motif, please.
So you'll come?
Of course. No need to notify Amina in advance. I'll just surprise her.
I had break-in coming in 5.
You don't need to turn this into some kind of grand
Fiery
banquet on
derb.
my account.
Yes. I love phoenixes. Such a cool, like, just... It's, like, a pretty simple theme, but it's still very interesting at the same time.
I'll try my best to attend as an ordinary person, not an Archon.
It's not like you're the type to pull rank or something.
True, but my presence changes the way people act.
Does it really?
I just don't want to spoil the fun.
Why are these...
A lot of things
Battle
can change
heals.
once an
Battle
Archon
heals,
is
okay?
involved.
As long as the heels are sturdy enough and, you know, your ankles are sturdy enough, they could actually, like, be a weapon. You can use them as a weapon.
A barbecue is best fresh off the grill. And still, people will insist on waiting for me to eat first.
Oh, yeah, Paimon can see that.
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
No need. I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot.
What about your painting?
I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Heels oh, for sure. They're the only ones that make the sound effect that hers make because it's literally a point. It's not like a oh gosh, what is it called? A flat face. It is a point. It is a vertice. I'm speaking in 3D modeling terms right now, but
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
and it's gonna be you. Cannibalism. Anyway. I'm sure Arlecchino has stabbed someone with her heel. She does it in the trailer. It just doesn't show it, because obviously
that one
that's
trailer.
incredibly gruesome. But she does do that, so... It's canon enough. I'm gonna lower my mic thing a little bit, because it's a little loud looking. Oh, why is it doing the freeze thing again? Is it... That's
I
so
can
weird.
hear your voice in the stream.
Can you see anything moving? Because it's stuck on a loading screen on my end.
I see your model moving a little. But I don't see... Okay, wait.
I'm switching it back and forth between scenes to try to get it to fix itself. I don't know why it's doing this.
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one?
I saw your. Okay, I see it moving.
Okay. Is it back to the correct? Oh, it doesn't look like it for me. That's so weird. On my preview in Streamlabs, it's the white loading screen right now. And the model's just got its eyes closed and it's staring off into space. At the back of its eyelids.
That's not what it's
Is the
doing
game
here.
audio coming through? Because characters were talking a little bit.
I heard Amina say, it's on the line, you're kidding, another one.
Yeah,
I heard
yeah.
Amina say that.
Okay.
But that,
I mean, at least the audio's coming through. I'm really not sure what's happening with the video, but... Weird.
That
Weird.
was the
Time to
last
voice
bit.
Kaniche, which is a pain. Just like the
poor
others,
Kaniche.
they heard about the feast and wanted to send something to contribute.
But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff? Then again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it.
It might just be Streamlabs being weird.
What a headache.
I'm
If
glad
this
it's fine on your
continues,
guys' end.
half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it.
I still think that this girl... I don't care if it's not actually voiced by Gura. This is Gargura. Like, that's just who this is to me. The VTuber.
Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the...
Mute Greenwich.
Archon? What are you doing
Look
here?
at that smile. She looks so devious.
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Kanisha's just gonna be chill, like, hi, Mom.
Surprise.
yeah,
is
the only
putting it
time he
lightly.
looks upset is when
sorry.
she takes his
I'm
claymore.
happy you're here.
That cutscene was so funny. This might be Gura. Even in the, like, I can't remember, because Gura, she speaks in English on her stream, right? I can't remember if she's an English or a Japanese streamer. I've just seen, like, animations and some clips of her, but I can't really hear her voice in my head if I think about it. Her design, however, I've seen so many times, and different versions of it, and fan art of it, and all kinds of stuff. And this little girl looks like Gura. She is. Like, Amina is Gura.
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come.
It does sound like what I remember of her.
But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
Time to take the party to the arena.
That's our Star Outlander's popularity for you.
So you remember that nickname.
You're saying everyone's here because of us?
Dropped Genshin Impact. My Shayla. Your Shayla? I'm not sure who you're referring to. I apologize. When did your account get hacked, though?
Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland. Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle.
Her voice just
A lot
really
of
wants to
people
come
are
through
here
my mic.
just to thank
Please
you,
stop.
or wish you good luck.
E3 free. Oh, that sucks. And you can't contact customer support to get it back? Nah, you're good. I confuse those all the time. You're not stupid. I confuse those two things constantly.
Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
Still, we definitely weren't expecting you to show up with the Pyro Archon. Can't I try? Dang. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. It was my idea.
Yeah, Mavuika and the Traveler are in this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
no need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. As extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job. Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better?
Hello, asking for a friend. Welcome in. How you doing? Zip that fit up. It's gonna spill out. I know. Girl needs to have like a lock on the zipper so it doesn't accidentally fall open.
That's not safe.
It's not. It's really not.
That's why pants that have zippers also
Just
have buttons.
finished offering. Nice.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you. Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe.
I thought she passed away, like... I thought that we were there when she passed away, though.
What?
No,
I
we
knew
left.
Oh.
We.
I was under the impression that she was, like, I feel like I already, like, when she said Auntie Atea, I already was like, oh, you're right, she passed away. Like, I already thought she was dead.
Yeah. I think it.
When you
we
brought me
should
her
have
talisman,
known. Like it,
I
we
knew her
should have
end was
known from
near.
what was said that
Luckily,
she
I
was
got the
going
chance
to
to
pass
see her
away.
one
But we
last
did
time.
leave, I think, before it happened. But yeah,
She
when
was a
they
hero to the
brought this
very
up, I was
end.
like,
Even though her
very
body
sad.
was
But
at
yeah,
its
I
breaking point,
think we should have already.
she showed no
figured
pain
Yeah.
or
that out.
sorrow.
It wasn't, like, vague, really.
In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize, so I decided to attend in her memory.
So you already knew.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up.
I already knew, though.
Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go.
Okay.
Wait, you
Oh
don't
my
have to
gosh, she
drag
just
me.
yoinked her. Is she gonna yoink Kaniche as well? Please yoink Kaniche as well. Dang it! You better catch up, bud.
Amina,
Sadly, we
you
wouldn't get to hear
mentioned
his voice line
something
about
about
it
a
if she did.
surplus of supplies.
Mhm.
I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted, and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you. I'll get on it right away. Amazing plan, Mavuika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
She's got a other zipper on her right there. How many zippers does your outfit need? Mavuika, please. I understand zippers are a big thing with bikers, but make them make sense, please.
Enough. To
I don't
make
mind
this
increasing the
outfit
size
really
of the gathering.
dangerous.
I just
Mhm.
didn't want it to be because of me.
No wonder she wants it to just be the traveler there. She doesn't want a bunch of people to accidentally get flashed.
My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Whoa. Paimon feels like she just learned a thing or two.
Paimon, that's basic common sense.
Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
Two-way zipper is rambunctious. Yeah. But, like, the thing is, with a two-way zipper, usually there's, like, a patch of fabric in between that keeps it from unzipping all the way. But even without that patch of fabric, you can't... If two zippers run into each other, there's always going to be a link in between them, at least one link that can't get unzipped. Because the zippers are doing opposite things, and they run into each other, so then there's a space. So... the outfit wouldn't be able to come entirely apart unless it was just one zipper pull. But it's close enough to be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
Do you think it would glow? Yeah. Yes. Yes, she would... her skin would censor itself with blinding light. Do Kanichi first. Yes, he has a voice. This box is missing a label. Oh, it's you. What's up?
Nothing. We're just taking a look around.
What have you been up to? Well, everyone's busy rebuilding the tribe, so there's not a lot of Saurian hunting work out there. But the Pyro Archon has assigned me a special mission.
Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kanichi to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
Just like a detective, I only have tiny details to work with. The goal is to deduce their habits and find evidence to corroborate their identity. It's tricky work, but we have every reason to keep going. Yeah, the sun, it's like one of those super, like those tanning things that people use to get like the underside of their face when they're tanning. It's like that, like super reflective.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to
Shiny.
be remembered, right?
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives.
My PC is letting off really hot air. I don't know why. It doesn't usually get that hot when I'm streaming. I'm gonna move my external video drive up onto my desk because it's a little hot. Just a little bit. Move my water bottle over. No, for real. Dude has better eyelashes than I do.
So let me know if you need extra help, Kanichi.
Her eyelashes are lovely as well. Like they're actually 3D too. I'm doing fine for now. The teams searching for the fallen need the help more than me. The longer we take to find the dead, the harder it will be to piece things together.
Understood.
Grim work.
Thank you for your hard work.
Sorting through identifying the dead.
Just doing my part. Yeah, and it figures that it would be left to Kanichi to do.
Yeah. He can... It's not pleasant work, but he can
Auron.
handle it.
I saw Aurora. Oh!
Yeah, he's here.
Where are you?
There's
Come here!
Himeko.
Tiny baby boy!
Oh.
It's taller than me, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I swear,
I
I've
Would
love
pinch
done
his
my best
cheek.
behavior recently.
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've gotta realize how suspicious that sounds, right?
He's so cute!
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
No, I don't have a
I
reason
love
to
how
follow him
he's
anymore.
just like
so
a
my
lost
life is
kid
back to normal.
sometimes.
Growing
Mhm. Like,
just
vegetables,
figuring
raising
things out.
aphids.
He's adorable.
Well, maybe not completely normal.
Like, he's adorable
I'm
to
still
the
keeping
point that it
tabs on the
actually
situation in
pisses
the
me
Night
off
Kingdom.
when I see simp
The
art of him
lines are
now.
in a bad state.
Yeah, he's just a kid to me. I
Mhm.
love him as a kid, but it's like
I
he's just a
understand,
kid.
like, okay, before we knew him, the art from before that, okay. We didn't know who he was. We thought he was going to be edgy. Now that we know, you can stop making that art. Just please.
Yeah.
Stop. He is basically a child.
He's like my grandson now.
Yeah.
And I'm not that old.
No, this
but-
is like I mean, of course, we don't ever get like exact ages of the characters, but even if he was a little bit old, I know he's in his early 20s, but even if he was a little bit older than me, I would still call him my little brother. I'd be like, nah.
Yeah. Little brother,
Baby child.
nephew, grandson, son, something like that.
I mean, my
There's-
title
there's
for
this
one of my
part-
streams was that he was also my grandson too. So
Yes. There's this part in Mavuika's story quest. It is just hilarious with him.
no.
And I laughed and I said, "Oh, honey." And I was
Oh
like,
no.
"You were such a child." But it is so cute.
We
It's
plan on
adorable.
bringing that to an end.
I know. You and other
I
Granny,
can
right?
only think of him that way.
You're going to become great heroes. And the most I can do is weave a scroll of your deeds.
Buddy.
Oh, you know how to do that?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool skill. I don't know why you're saying only.
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not very good. I can never seem to empty my mind.
I understand that very much.
We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
There are always things we can't do on our own.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Auroron. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
Something else I actually really find interesting with Mavuika's design is that she's actually mostly symmetrical on her clothing. Like, it's a oh gosh, like tube top bodysuit. So there's no straps, actually, 'cause she's wearing a jacket over it. Some of the patterning is different on both sides, but patterning is different from having, like, an entirely asymmetrical design like some of the other characters. Which asymmetry is interesting, and it's more natural looking, but Genshin is very impractically asymmetrical a lot of the time. It's like entirely for aesthetics too. Does look like an ACT. Yeah, no, he looks like he listens to My Chemical Romance and cries. He probably would still, but not in like a super edgy emo way. More in like a, oh, so much emotion. You know?
Yeah.
You're saying
He's very
I
sweet.
need to live in the present?
And
He's so sweet. I still really wish that his bat ears were bigger. Like, they're bat ears. They're supposed to be big. And on the Saurian that he looks like, they're really big. Please, please, give him
I
big
want to know
ears.
how he got those.
Yeah,
Because
I mean, he was
there's
like,
not.
he was born with a fragmented soul. So I'm wondering if there was
Yeah.
some sort of, like, maybe on a technicality, he kind of is part Saurian.
Maybe.
I just realized how her zipper design. Yep, yep. It definitely could. No, her design terrifies me. For her, specifically. Like, girl, you're just asking for embarrassment.
Thank you, Archon.
You better be able
That's
to
what I've
melt
always
that
tried to
zipper
do.
in place if you needed to. and then unmelts it.
Turns out it's just a decorative zipper, and the real zipper is the one on the back.
Right.
And there's like a hook clasp hidden behind her jacket. Crying to My Chemical Romance is crazy work. I mean, I think I've cried to versions of Welcome to the Black Parade, but not like the original version. There's like a more of that slow G minor version that a woman sings, and her voice is like hauntingly beautiful, but that version makes me cry. And then when I had to learn it on guitar, I probably also cried because it was so hard. I really want to get back into actually playing my guitar. It's like, if I lean, I can touch it. And it's been there for a long time. Do you think she'd be embarrassed or just low-key go? Honestly, she'd probably low-key go with the flow. She'd be like, oh, oops. Guess that's gone. I'm gonna keep fighting. Just fights in the nude.
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh! Doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah. It's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
Understandable.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I could only offer a few simple condolences.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit.
My mom.
I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility. I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
Stuns our enemies mid-battle. Yeah. Yeah, give her a flashbang. Duh.
That's exactly
it would
what
work
your
great.
mother's worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too.
Or not desk, my chair. Because the arms on my chair no longer would block it. Because they're connected to the back. New chair. New
Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt.
Thank you.
Yeah, you didn't do anything
In any
wrong,
case,
Chaska.
They've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
Probably.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's head over. Paimon can't wait to feast. Oh, but if there are still people you want
Let's see. Did we talk to everyone? I think
No, Ion-san's above, and then I didn't talk to Mulani or Kachina if they are.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I thought I saw them on the map.
Yeah, they're there. They're together, so when you find Kachina on the map. But Ion-san might be ahead. Keep going.
I thought I saw them this way, but hold on. I'm gonna go back over here and see if I can see them again.
I think they're in one of the farther walkways. Yeah, keep going.
Oh, I can see them. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they'd be on this version of the map.
Let's fly.
Just fly on over.
Lonnie, it's almost time for the feast.
Stand proud, Joska. Yes, I agree.
Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's a bunch of guests here already. Yep.
Cocktail hour.
I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right, spice.
Why is Kachina outside?
Huh? Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now. But the food is almost ready.
the ice bucket. The almighty dragon
Tinker,
lord,
get out of there.
Kahul will not tolerate this stifling hut. We seek a cool place of repose. This bucket suits our taste.
Get your little
think I know.
X mark the spot butthole out of the bucket.
Great, now we can't use any
I
of
think
this
I know
ice.
why a how doesn't
Hey,
bother me
this
as
is your
much
mess. Get
as
back
he
here.
does some people. It's
What?
because if my cat could talk, I figure it would sound a lot like a how.
Oh my gosh, that's
Katrina,
hilarious.
a how is on the run. Help me catch him. Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with a how.
Why is he not with
As
Kanish?
usual, a how brings chaos wherever he goes.
Not to be aggressive, but Katrina looks eatable. Why?
Don't eat
Why
her.
is she eatable?
Lively, isn't it?
She baby. That's so funny though.
Now I have this picture of a catapult
Yeah.
with Kachina on it.
Leave this to me, Kachina.
Oh no.
Oh, you're in trouble, a how.
She gonna get him. Yo.
Who dares lay a hand on the almighty Mavuika?
I got him, Mualani.
He got polite.
He got
Expert
polite.
a how wrangling Archon? Thank you. You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall. Or I'll get Kanich to ask you
Kanich will
to
yeet you.
apologize.
That's so funny, dude.
He did.
That's
he just
actually
makes me
so
laugh.
funny. I can't.
He doesn't annoy me. He just makes
servant
me
to
laugh.
protect you.
A how ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool. How should he be punished, Archon?
Let me think. Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. A how? Help out in the kitchen.
That like eye point.
What? The almighty dragon lord, Kahul shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer!
Buddy, you're a little chameleon, okay? Yeah, no, I would totally yeet a how. Absolutely. Grab him by his little pixel neck and just yeet him. I know he'll be fine, so that's fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't asking.
Understood.
Why is he actually afraid of her?
How? You have to
Is it
let
'cause he's
me
Dendro?
show point.
Maybe, but
Dang, even Kachina out here lecturing.
oh yeah, she knows he's a
Hop to
bad
it.
boy.
There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf. Help! Someone save me!
No one's gonna save you because you're literally never nice to anyone. We are all going to laugh as you suffer.
You do not know how to garner sympathy.
I don't know why that didn't activate when I jumped, but okay, wait, Janssen, I think, who is unvoiced, and I don't remember what she sounds like. No, I saw the glowing light and I clicked it. Okay, it's fine. Eonsan's probably at the bottom of my characters I care about in Natlan list, so it's fine.
Yeah, the
practically a
not being
blubber
voiced has
beast.
not helped, but
Yeah.
she's not.
I don't know, I
she's
just,
not-
I really liked her design on the preview that she was in, like, but, I don't know.
She's just always been a side character so far in the story, and she just doesn't have a lot of depth, I feel like.
Which is
so-
strange that she's a, like, or she was the preview character, because
yeah.
you'd think that she'd be more, and I understand she is really important, she's one of the 6, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I also think her design doesn't really resonate. I like her headband with the Cubone skull. But I don't know.
She may have also led people to expect different things from Natlan because of the design. Like you said, that it didn't. Like now looking at her design, I don't know if it feels like it matches some of the things.
Yeah.
With the other characters.
It feels. I think she fits. I don't know. I think I thought that her design looked different in that preview thing. And so it's throwing me off that it's not really what I remember. I don't know if my brain's correct on that or if it just made up information, but...
Well, what's that? A creature from
I think
Fontaine with a
Natlan
super round
suffered
belly.
from being one that...
You've never seen a picture of one?
We heard things about,
so
pieces of things about, but we kind of put together a different picture than what it actually was.
You can pat their belly and
Palomina and Capitana can... That reminds me of my Saurian companion. Her name was Amela. She wasn't the sharpest to Tankasaur, but she was incredibly brave. When there was nothing to do, she would lounge around the tribe without making a sound, even if you bumped into her. Sometimes visitors would think she was all passed out. But she was completely different once we were on the move. When she was little, I took her on all sorts of adventures, but Saurians grow a lot faster than humans. Before long, she was the one dragging me all over the place.
Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Yeah, she was tough. Veresa told me that she was amazing in the final battle. I had to defend the stadium, so I never got the chance to see her one last time. It was a choice I had to make, but it was hard to accept. Dang, this should have been freaking voiced! Because this is such a raw moment for this character that we haven't had any raw moments with, but it's unvoiced.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, the unvoiced has not helped her either. That's a big thing, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring down the mood. I'll just get to the important part. I actually saw her in my dreams the past few nights. It felt so real, like it was really her. She gave me a ride, and we traveled all around Natlan together. We were both so happy.
Wait, now that you mention it... I've had dreams of Auntie Atea.
Oh.
She was her typical self.
And we had the dream about the Night
brave
Kingdom.
And stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Who did you dream about?
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids or something.
Wow, Paimon.
It wasn't just them.
So rude.
Some of the Gramps and Grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom.
Dang.
I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like real life.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Ayo's grandparents. Ayo? Oh, right, your Saurian companion.
I feel like these characters' Saurian companions should be shown more. With Saurians being something so important to the people of Natlan.
Ayo's grandparents fell to the abyss during the battle, so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been
It's actually
eating.
an ad right now, so who is, who's talking about their Saurian companion now, out of curiosity?
Kachina.
Oh, right.
I set up a tent near his
10
home
seconds
so I
left
could
on
be
that
there
ad
for
break.
him. And I had a dream
We
that his
saw Ayo
grandparents
at the
came
very
back.
beginning, but yeah, we haven't really seen him much
I need
since
to edit
then.
my... I don't know if I can edit the ad breaks, actually. I would put them farther apart, but I think that I have it set at the, like, middle ground of how far apart, because it should be every 30 minutes, the way I currently have it set, but I kind of want it to be longer.
Oh, no
I was
worries.
so happy. In the dream, Ayo seemed like his normal self again. but it was only for a moment, and then I woke up.
It's back.
In real life, Io is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's alright. I'll be there for
Poor
him.
little guy.
Everyone's had dreams, including me. Could they be related somehow?
Traveler? Chaska?
Also, hello, Top Notch.
Did
I
you
think
two...
I forgot to say hello.
Oh, sorry, never mind.
When did this become story hour? Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi. She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore.
I also would really, really appreciate if Hoyo gave us some explanations on the elf characters. Are there multiple types of elves? Because some of them have different ears. Could you please explain the elves? Would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream. Nothing more.
Sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up in the first place.
It's fine.
If this character, if Yansan doesn't have barbells on her when she's glowing, I'm gonna riot.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
You tell everyone about your dream, including the captain and the souls.
You're kidding. The captain?
Does that mean you have some kind of secret connection to him?
No, of course not.
Maybe the
I mean,
traveler's
maybe
dream
we
is
knew
a different
him
kind of phenomenon.
when he was in Conria and we were in Conria. Can that make sense?
I'd really like to know if he was related to Kaya in any way.
I think he was a... I know he mentioned something about his role in Conria. Kaya's family, they were regents, so they weren't actually the royal family, but they were stand-ins when stuff happened, I think. And then, of course, the Alberics founded the Abyss Order after the disaster, so...
I don't know if the captain is high enough to have been that for Kaya's family. It's just they have so many things in
I know
common.
Dainsliff was a guard for the royal... Like, he was I think he was the captain of the royal guard, actually.
Right. And the captain said he knew of Dane. He hadn't really met him.
So he was lower rank, probably.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, maybe the captain's not high enough to be Kaya's
I may know the cause of the dreams.
Socially.
At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom,
to Kaya,
allowing them to take the form of their past selves.
Than some of the Conrians. Like, obviously, Trey's had a lot of trauma, but in terms of, like, morals.
Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams.
King Kaya! King Kaya, please!
Yes.
But I agree with Auroron. The traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams.
Probably we're just different all around.
I hope they make Auroron's scarf as a merch item. I'd wear that.
Oh, it is nice. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So, the traveler saw the captain's future?
Let's go find him and tell him.
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look?
Sure.
If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream.
That power reminds me of someone.
You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right?
Yes.
My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon.
Hinahita, come and meet the baby boy.
Observing the
I
dreamscape
know.
requires a ritual.
I'd say you can
and
adopt him, but he
only
already has a
reveal
granny.
static
So.
images.
Yeah.
We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer. Otherwise, the process
Oh my goodness,
could be
can you
used to
imagine
violate
Wanderer
the
and
privacy of others.
Auron meeting?
I wonder if at first Wanderer would treat him really poorly, and then when he kind of realized that Auron is very childlike, he would start to treat him better. Because Wanderer does have a soft spot for kids, we know this.
Oh yeah, no, he can't say no to baby or Mini Durin. He can't say no to Mini Durin. No, I think eventually.
I
and
also have a
Auron
fairly good understanding of the
does
ritual.
kind of have a good sense
What
of
do you say,
people, so I
Traveler?
think
Should we
eventually he
start the
would learn
preparations?
like not to be bothered by what Wanderer says.
Oh yeah. He
So I
doesn't
think
seem
he
to
would-
take offense from anything.
No, it would be really funny.
I'm
I would
curious
like
about
to
the
see that.
captain. I want to know his true goal.
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
Nikita adopts Lobo. Where?
It's just a flight away.
I actually
Never
landed
knew
on
you
the
could make it
boards.
this way. This
Thought I would miss.
formula's new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot
she
to learn
babies
from
you.
her. All right, we're ready, Traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep.
Just passes out on the floor.
Auroron will interpret
Gets
the
a concussion.
dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
See you later. Slide. You sleep for a brief period. When you open your eyes again, the ceremony appears to be over.
Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your head.
You're awake already, Traveler?
Mavuika's one of those
That was
people that you
fast.
tell her that you have a headache, and she's just... she just says to you, have you had water today?
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
I wonder if she ever feels a bit dehydrated from her own fire, like flames. If she ever just, she need to drink more water than most people, or does it just not bother her? Probably doesn't bother her.
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Yeah, he's kind of mean.
Yeah, I figured it was that guy.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us
Where's
about
Dane
him
when we
were
need
helping
questions
Ansem.
answered?
Yeah.
He was the one who
Dang, things
developed
are
the
happening
draft
with
of
the Abyss
lucidity,
in
a
that land.
drug that
Where
can help
are you?
people with hallucinations.
You should be here.
I see.
Next time we
Didn't
find
it-
him, we should put on some sort of enchanted friendship bracelet that makes it so he can't walk more than like 50 yards from us.
I know.
After the battle,
Like,
I
dude,
returned to my tribe and began
why-
searching
like,
through our records of the,
The Abyss is like
catastrophe
following you.
500 years ago.
Why are you not sticking
Even though
with
my
me?
encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense.
I think last time he was
The
literally
best
like, I'm
partners
not
are those who
trying to
complement
avoid
each
you.
other.
I'm just taking care of stuff with the Abyss. And it's like, Dane, we are doing the same thing, but you are not here.
But I guess a split front is working out better for us? I don't know.
I don't
Wait,
know.
if they're there
I
records
think he
of
is
all this?
avoiding us.
That must mean the captain was famous in that land.
I wonder
If
if
not-
when we get Kaya's 5-star form eventually, during probably the Conria chapter, I'm wondering if the Abyss sibling is going to... either the Abyss sibling already knows and is waiting, or the Abyss sibling is going to figure out he's an Alberic and get him in on what they're doing. And Kaya's going to feel obliged to do it because of his family, but be torn over it as it's all happening. And then there's going to be a moment where he has to choose between the Abyss sibling and the Traveler.
Yeah.
Yes,
Quite possibly.
but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui Harbinger and Thrain, one of
I'm
Natlan's
gonna
legendary
drag Diluc
heroes.
along and be like, Diluc, talk sense into your
Thrain?
brother.
Son of Thra.
Guthred is also a
Yes,
respected figure in our
Thrain.
nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend.
I got possessed by a legend.
But there's still something
he was
I don't
mean to
understand.
me.
I'm the only one who saw him.
He was.
You
mean.
shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met.
He wanted you to basically
I
give
did
up on
meet
life
him,
so he could take
apparently,
over.
in Conria.
And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
Oopsie. I've been to Conria before 500 years ago. Ha ha ha.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the Traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
Okay, but that would still require us to know what he looked like, so we had to have met him at some point.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
I need to stop chugging water. I'm starting to feel sick.
Oh,
Maybe he
be careful.
found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
He's chilling. He's just chilling. I have a hand holder now. Get these. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. I got a cute little mug with a bee on it at an antique store yesterday, and it's I gotta hand wash it if I'm gonna use it as an actual food mug, and that's annoying, so I'm gonna use it as a pencil holder because I needed a mug for that anyway. And it's a nice tall mug too, so it'll be fine.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The Ruler of Death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
Dang.
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others.
He's the type to carry his burdens.
Yeah, he's also cursed, so
Mhm.
I just wouldn't be surprised.
It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls.
But the captain didn't react at all.
I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
The One Piece!
Maybe it has something to do with Guthred then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Yeah, 'cause he knows you, baby boy.
Huh? Me?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
You ought this, baby boy.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Let's burn this breeze.
Oh. Not part of this quest. I'm gonna run. After you return, everyone enjoys the gathering until sundown.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Oh, I keep yawning, oh my gosh.
Good luck.
You've got this!
I think we do maybe two.
For
Maybe not,
Natlan.
though. I mean, at least we've hopefully got an ancient name in the next couple days.
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax.
I love that her eyebrows gradient to the red. Again, there's a little bit of the orange at the ends.
Yeah, today was great!
I do like the colors.
Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me!
Oh, I'm in.
What is that? Wait, what was that guy?
I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Good idea.
Okay, see you soon!
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first.
Aoife! Please!
I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Keeping us from meeting him.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
Of course you do. I should get going. Or I should also get going. Bye for now, everyone.
Oh, wait! I wanted to ask something. Where was the How this whole time?
Locked in a building. A How's not exactly a good party guest, unless you prefer parties with less food and more insults. So you put him in a timeout?
What goes around comes around.
Look at all these shorties! This is simply Shorty Squad. He just leaves? I'm gonna go too. Good luck with your ancient name. Not sure if you already know this, but being the first bearer of your name is a huge honor in Natlan. It comes with a lot of responsibility. But I'm sure your deeds will be remembered for generations to come. I believe in you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you.
So soon?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure.
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
At this time of night, it's dangerous to go alone. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me.
I will drill my enemies in the head.
Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment.
Woo, let's go!
Is a how in that box?
Help!
Yes.
Someone save me!
Nah. Dude, Kanij dipped. Like, hard dipped.
He
And just left him there.
Yep. He's like, he'll be fine.
That's so funny.
It's a long time out.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natland? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together.
Mm-hmm.
It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Moalani.
And how got yeeted.
Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
We've had a lot of adventures.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom, you helped us win that battle against the Abyss, and the final battle is just around the corner.
We sent you off to battle. Now you get to do the same.
Huh? Oh yeah, you're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement made me feel a lot better. I slept so well that night, and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time. I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor.
Baby, it's okay. Okay, I can either say, don't worry, I'm not nervous, so that she's not scared for me. She's probably going to be scared for me anyway. Or I can say, I'm a little nervous in order to empathize with the fact that she was nervous when she went too. And I don't really know which one I prefer.
I went with the empathy, but whichever one you like, there's not really a wrong answer here.
I think your mic's doing the thing that was doing that one time where it sounds kind of muffled and a little quiet.
I'll check Discord.
Okay. Because I think last time it was coming through, it was your laptop microphone that was taking over.
I'm gonna mute for just a second.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the first option, I think.
I knew it! I really look up to your bravery, traveler. Alright, let's keep going.
And now we're gonna turn around and go on a different path. Okay. Walked all the way there for no reason. Just to turn and go back to another spot. Duck.
Hey,
I don't know. I think it's on the right one.
I'll just turn you up a little bit. It could be because my game's louder than normal, so.
Yeah, but Toto probably won't
That
be able
doesn't
to come
sound
back
better,
here
right?
for a while.
That's not the right one, is it? I switched it.
It sounds clearer.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'll leave it on that one then.
Okay.
During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. But an amazing doctor saved his life!
Yeah, I think I saw him there.
Yeah, we saw him during the battle. Thank goodness he made it. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different idea, though. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with everyone in the area. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the things we love from being destroyed. So, we chose to fight. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion, but sometimes it comes with pain. That's what my dad always says. Now I finally understand what he meant.
You and Toto are both very brave.
It's alright. This will all be over
Bruh.
soon.
She responded as if I clicked the other one.
Yeah, I remember that happening to me too.
The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon, actually makes me feel really lucky. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss.
I'm sure everyone has.
And now, that day is just around the corner. I know you two can win this. Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
I'll give it my all.
Come on, we're almost there.
Trying to click buttons to teleport and I'm failing. What are you doing?
Wait, that's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom. Hello.
Hello!
Oh no, you seem worried. Is something wrong? She left. Come on, let's follow her.
Dang, she's fast.
She's really freaking out. What's going on? Oh, it's because of Io. Aw, still no change, huh? Poor thing. Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents died in the battle. Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family fought to defend our tribe. Io's parents made it through, but his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now Io barely sleeps or eats. All he wants to do is look for them. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere, but there's no bringing them back. Hey, Io. It's me. Feeling any better?
That's weird. No, sorry.
I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite, and it's still warm. Want some?
When did you get that?
Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here. Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome?
Kind of.
Huh? What's abyssal corrosion syndrome.
ACS.
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination, even after its power has been purified. It can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns. It's really dangerous.
This looks really different from abyssal corrosion syndrome to me, but okay.
That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't think he was contaminated by the abyss.
He also doesn't seem to be hallucinating. He's just depressed because his grandparents died.
It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. Maybe it affected him indirectly.
Paimon, you're not a doctor. Take him to Aoife.
It's possible.
Yeah.
We have a few doses of medicine on us. Why would you use it when you don't know for sure? As a psychology major, this pisses me off.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases.
No! Take him
since we
to
don't have any
Aoife,
other
an
options,
actual
should we give it a
sorrow
try?
veterinarian. What are you doing?
Okay, but just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on a saurian. Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. Take him to someone who knows what they're doing, please. Self-medicating and self-diagnosis is bad, including when you do it for other people. I didn't even read that because I'm smacking my hand on the table. And now he's fine? That could have gone so bad, dude.
You're okay? I'm so relieved. Thank you so much. That medicine is amazing.
Where do their ears go when they grow into adults?
I don't know. Maybe they don't
Maybe
really
they
grow,
shed them
and they
off?
just
I don't
kind of-
know.
Maybe.
I could see it. I don't know if they have an explanation for it, but I could see it being that when they're younger, their ears are sensitive to, like, rocks getting in them and dirt and stuff like that. And as they shed when they get older, they have more protective. Something like that. But still, ears are not a reptilian thing, so... I'm fine with dragon because they're technically dragons. I'm fine with dragon designs with ears. Just keep it consistent.
Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. You've barely slept these past few days.
A little dance.
Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Fine, I won't nag you. Just don't overdo it. Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Io. Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else if
Could've
I were
made
to run
things
into a
worse.
similar
I don't know
situation.
if I want a child medicating people or saurians. I don't know.
Of course.
No, Paimon!
You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It's the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely different. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can to defend my family and friends, so I can move forward without regrets.
I feel the same way.
Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
You give me too much credit. You're a fast learner.
Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically a star pupil. Really? So you think I'm doing a good job?
Just don't
I've been a
medicate
good
people.
disciple
Give me the medicine
or a
back.
Student? Or,
How about friend? Don't make the child cry, please.
Thank you. I won't let you down. tomorrow. Alright, we're not far from the tribe. Let's go. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Onpeo.
Why are you gonna make me go all the way up there? Oh shoot. This is like precarious. Okay. Wrong way.
I think I just started using the map. I was like,
well, I was using the map, but it was so close by, but then it's like, oh, okay, it's up by the statue.
yeah.
Rude.
This area is just awkward to
We're here.
physically travel
That was
through.
quite the trek. After you visit Shilonin, you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night, too. I'll help my parents get everything ready.
Sleepover.
We wouldn't want to impose.
Aw.
Let's see how things go with Shilonin first.
I talked to Kachina
Totally
in
up
the
to you.
teapot after
You're
unlocking
always
another
welcome.
line today, and she... excuse me, she was inviting us over to her room, and then she freaked out, and she was like, I have a bunch of stuff I have to go clean up first.
Dude, that's me.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh yeah, you can
like,
come over. Just
relatable.
let me clean my room, please.
Bye.
I was trying so hard earlier today to figure out
When you
how I
think
could
about it,
rearrange
you
my
actually haven't
room
known
so that
Kachina that
it
long.
wasn't such a mess, so that I could fit like more storage things. It's kind of impossible. It was
At a certain
quite
point,
upsetting.
it reaches that.
My room
reached that point.
I mean, the house I live in was built in the 70s, I think. So definitely not during a time when people had the internet, so no computers or anything. So a computer desk would not have been in here. I don't think a desk would have been in here in general. Pretty much just room for a bed and a dresser and a nightstand in here. But I have a bed, a dresser, a nightstand, a bookshelf, my desk, and I want more storage. It's not fun. And the window sticks out from the wall, so you can't put anything tall where the window is. My bed currently is kind of underneath it, and the headboard of my bed would run into the window if we moved it. My dresser would run into it, my bookshelf would run into it. I just don't have a lot of options, and it's upsetting. We're gonna try to map out everything with exact measurements on my dad's AutoCAD program, I think, so that we can see exactly how we can do it, but we'll see when that happens.
Our journey in Natland feels like it just started, and now it's about to end.
There are still a lot of places we haven't seen.
That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. Alright, time to go check on our, your ancient name.
Yes.
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 Not ours.
Let me check. Nothing? Okay. I don't know how many primos I even have right now. Never mind. Hey, Lolly!
Oh, it's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
You knew about that?
Of course. Everyone in Natlan is rooting for you. Shilonin is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's in the zone. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress.
This is already faster than I expected.
I told Shilonin if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that. It's like my joke lit a fire under her or something.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe.
I bet she still hasn't realized the feast is already over.
Wait, should we go make
Yeah,
some for
I was
her
about to
then?
say, let's go make her some. I know it takes a while to make barbecue type stuff, but at least if you don't have the sauce pre-made, like you have to make it yourself type of thing.
Oh, I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead giveaway. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response. Well, anyway, I have something more important to show you. Here, take a look.
Wow, it's your ancient name!
Tumaini, a name surfaced
Ooh.
from the very bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
I like that.
Okay, it's pretty.
A light to guide us through the darkness. Like the stars or the moon. It's a perfect fit.
Amazing! Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during
Am I
your
gonna
journey.
miss that because Lumine isn't voiced? That's so upsetting.
Once you
Yeah.
return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose his
Definitely
name
felt
for
like
you.
it made some of the cutscenes less impactful.
Sad. Everything's ready. Now we just need to strike.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the
It's
Lord of the
taken
Night's
since
power.
the beginning
This
of Natlan to
situation
get
is
this.
the first of its kind.
I don't know what you're talking
Heck,
about.
I doubt we'll ever get a chance like this again.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail. That would have been so embarrassing for humanity.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those novels you read.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me, you learn that anything can happen.
Okay, it all worked out in the end.
Your name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still one more step. We need to make sure the name has accepted you and will function normally in your possession.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens when you connect to it.
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance. Let's run this final test.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner.
I still love that she has the glitter on her legs.
Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can
It's almost
connect to
like
the ley
it's
lines and make sure there are no signs of rejection.
powder from her working with metals, which would be extremely unsafe to have on your skin, but aesthetically,
You
Last
know,
time you essentially
she's
barged
her
into the Night
element's
Kingdom,
Geo. I'm
but
sure
now
she
we must
can
make sure that it will truly
cope.
accept you. Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
just like that.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't destroyed?
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in Natlan.
Thank you.
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place.
Barbecue. See? I knew you couldn't resist.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
Well, what are we waiting for? Hop to it, people.
She's like, time to get wasted. My job is done here.
Oh, sit, Lolly.
You enjoy a delicious barbecue dinner together. It seems to be Shilonen and Solali's first meal of the day. Oh gosh, that would suck. The alcohol is equally delicious, but out of respect for the test that will come next, Sitlali only takes a few sips. How do we know that the alcohol is delicious?
Yeah,
Were we finally allowed to drink? No one ever lets the traveler drink in this game.
Even though we're clearly a lot older than many of the characters here.
After the meal, Shilonen heads back to retrieve her tools while you wait outside with Sitlali. Also, they let Venti drink. I don't understand why we weren't allowed to. Not that I'm not advocating for drinking, but I think it's illogical that they would treat the traveler that way.
I know, it's not like I actually want to drink no matter what my age is, but still, like, if you're if that's the only reason the traveler's not drinking, that just doesn't make sense.
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age. But the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Oath of Resurrection only takes effect if you win. And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death.
No fate is set in stone. We will achieve victory together.
I believe in you. And thank you. Your words mean a lot.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is something wrong?
No, not at all. See,
I
Lolly
think
just
it may be
too much.
after the upcoming section that you're kind of at a
I figured that
halfway
it was going to be
point.
soon that we'd get to the cutoff point.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk
But
it off. Come on,
definitely
let's run
go
the final
ahead and
test.
do this section.
Yeah. Once it tells me to go to the arena.
When it tells you to go to the stadium, yeah, that's the stopping point.
Whoa, it's way over here. Oh, okay, I see.
Paimon will say something like it's time for the final battle.
Okay.
Something like that, and you'll be told to go to the stadium on the map.
Time to go.
Did that completely by accident?
Let's fly.
Wait. Oh, ow. Hey. I possess you really quick. Oh, shoot. Goodbye, I guess. Oh. Hello. Oculi. Really weird.
All set, Shilonen?
I was very confused as to where the
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and yeah, okay, we're good.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long, but you need to look out for one thing. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Oh yeah, abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by the abyss.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night Kingdom. Your resistance to its power is remarkable, but you need to tell me if anything feels wrong. If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it?
I'm more worried about abyssal power leaking out.
Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone knows you never leave trash behind. Shilonen, I'm ready to start. Paimon, give us a little more space.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this.
That's not a, that. I think more space is needed. You're still really close to me.
Whoa, that light is beautiful. It's exactly like when we used the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can sense the Lord of the Night. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Even on par with the Lord of the Night. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise there, considering we only got this far because of her. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations, both good signs. How do you feel, Traveler?
Completely normal.
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go. That's great news.
Oh. Wibble warble. Wibble wobble.
Look, something's coming!
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them.
That's a whole man,
I know
though.
They look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long.
That's a whole man, though.
Although there shouldn't be this many.
Home. This way.
Shilonen, stop the test.
You say this like it's not a big deal, so like, but it kind of is.
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the surrounding area.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly, gradually fading from existence before disappearing entirely.
Please, take me back. I cannot disappear.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful, so the echoes coming back from the Night Kingdom were loud and strong. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more don't come from Natlan. Complicated doesn't even begin to describe it.
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time?
Can we save them?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual, but we don't have time for that, and neither do they. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Auroron. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls.
We're not doing that.
Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as possible. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony. Completely powerless to stop it.
So awful for poor baby.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
He gets to feel all their pain.
I don't like this foreshadowing.
But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear can never be reborn. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
Then we have to do something.
Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can.
That's a whole man. That's a different man?
Vichama.
Oh my gosh.
You?
Oh.
Yeah, it's Vichama.
I know you. I didn't think we would meet again, especially like this. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Citlali. I finally had the chance to say that in person.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
You didn't make it through the battle?
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle,
His name's on that list of lost people.
Yeah.
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I wasn't about to let that happen twice. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe and the future of Natlan. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose, that's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth together. But the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan? How could that happen?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in terrible shape. Even the Ode of Resurrection is no longer working like it should.
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get to be with Malco again.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should still be open to you. Give me some time. I'll think of something.
Is that even possible?
It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate than this.
Facepalm. Smack.
This feeling. Is this the Night Kingdom?
Looks like this method worked on you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have the nicest things to say about you, but shows what they know.
That's a given. I hope you come back to us soon, Fichama.
If I may, what about the others? Can you save them too?
We're sorry.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. This isn't anyone's fault. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I
Some of these
promise
souls
you,
apparently
Vichama,
aren't from Natlan.
I will not abandon the ley lines
Some of
to
them
their
aren't,
fate.
yeah.
Leave its ass.
Thank you. People like you are the true heroes.
Some of them have also just been out too long.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Ay.
Poof.
Bye, Vichama.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve? Home? Here? Home?
She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom. She can no longer go back there.
Home. Home.
We're sorry. If
That's
there was
terrible
anything we
that
could
we
do...
took some people out, Lolly.
Mm-hmm.
I know it wasn't intentional, but...
She's at her limit. Just getting here has taken all her strength.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means its doors are closed.
I fought my entire life. I believed the Lord of the Night would.
I'm sorry. The lane lines are overwhelmed, and the Lord of the Night has no strength left.
Why? Me? Who am I? Does it even matter who I am?
Of course you matter! Wait!
He's gone.
Absolute helplessness. That's what he felt in his final moments. I could sense it. I'm sorry.
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind. Would you tell me your name, kind soul?
Seat Lolly.
Seat Lolly. What a beautiful name. Dazzling, just like the stars in the sky.
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died. I can still try to save him.
I can't. I can't.
Uh-oh.
Watch out, Sea Lolly! The Abyss is corrupting him!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm not disappearing. You are. Did she just kick a soul? She did, bro.
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation worse.
I know.
Yeah.
If we were just a little quicker, we could have stripped away its power. But it's too late. Let's go check on the others.
Oh, the grandparents.
Yeah, this is the one that got me.
Oh no! Saurian souls can be affected too?
Their souls are still intact. I should be able to help them.
Oh, why did you follow us here, baby?
Hold on! Is that...
Yeah, this is how it got me.
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparents. Kachina told me about what happened. Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or eat because he sensed the presence of his grandparents.
So the medication was not correct.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
Yeah, he needs to go see Eva.
Baba.
When was the last time Io slept?
It's just the little guy.
From what Katina said, it's been a while.
I know.
He
The
hasn't
way
been
he's
doing so hot
laying on
lately.
his grandpa or grandma.
I think grandma, because she's really small. This one's huge.
But now that he's seen his grandparents again, he looks
Fair point.
completely at ease.
You took the fattest nap. Nice. Do you feel rested?
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian. If he didn't want to sleep, even his parents couldn't make him. But whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, he would fall asleep in no time. I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby. Or even before then.
Car sickness gone. Nice.
That's good.
That's amazing! Io was so restless earlier and now he's completely calm! Io can finally get a good night's sleep. Still, it's not like this can go on forever.
No, their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them? They got super angry all of a sudden.
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. You're running out of time. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
And then he'll never get to see you again. So go back there and you'll see him again.
They've made their position clear.
Well, their position is stupid.
We want to stay by his side, no matter what. We should respect their decision.
I don't want to leave them to that fate. But if this is what they want, then I can't separate them.
What fate? You mean like the other lost souls?
Yes. They will gradually fade away, painfully and slowly, until nothing is left. But that is their choice. For the next few days, at least Io will get a good night's sleep.
We must save the ley lines.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Pyro Archon will restore the ley lines. That's the final step of our plan.
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
That reminds me of the dream I had about the captain.
What dream?
Oh yeah, you said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him.
Thinking about
Maybe
souls
they're
too.
looking for a home too.
Is he trying to, like, have them be stored in the Night Kingdom since they can't rest anywhere else?
Maybe.
It's impossible for Conrians to enter the Night Kingdom, right?
Let's
Although
just
it
say
wouldn't be the
he's
first
not
time the
giving up
captain
on
tried to
them.
do the impossible.
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's completely isolated from the ley lines of other nations. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something strange is going on.
One thing's for sure. It seems like the captain wants to help these souls.
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to, we just have to wait for him to act. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
We probably shouldn't mention Io's grandparents to Kachina. Ah.
I will.
You will do it?
Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth. Reality doesn't change just because
That
we
one hurt
choose
me the
not to face
most.
it.
I just wish I could have done more. So many souls, and I could barely help. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. None of this was your fault.
I guess you're right. If we want to end this, we have to tackle the root of the problem. The ley lines.
It's just another reason why this battle is so important. Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people and explain its meaning. And then, the rest is up to you.
I'll try to remember everything I've learned on my journey.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you.
Spicy! Okay, while it's doing the wait thing, I'm gonna go claim my dailies because I think they'll be completed. Hold on, let's see. Yeah,
it's
cool.
after the time thing that it's the time.
It should be fine. I'll just teleport away just in case I can't play it tomorrow. I'll try to play it tomorrow. I think we are going out for lunch, but because I split this up, it should be easier to just do it when I get back from lunch. Especially because I started so late today, too. Dang, I still haven't gotten a level 1. I gotta check this out at some point, too.
It was pretty quick today.
Yeah. Dang, not quite. Oh, wait.
Do you have resin to condense?
I have.
I mean, if you needed stuff for dailies.
I think I'm full. Oh, no. That quest completed them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I figured I wouldn't get anything. Apparently, Silali is busted with Nuval. Like, she makes Nuvalette even more busted, so now I'm like, alright. I gotta do it. I do want both of them now, though, which is a problem. Where is this?
I could definitely see that she would work with him.
I'll just position myself next to this to make sure that I'm not, stuck somewhere else. I wish there was a better looking pause thing that I could put for the stream so that the characters aren't talking over me as I do my outro. Oh my gosh, stretching, sorry, and yawning. I'm really hungry. So I'm going to stop there and hopefully finish the quest tomorrow. But thank you very much, Callie, for streaming this with me. I think you've become a staple of my Hoyo game streams now, I think.
As long as it's Genshin or Star Rail, I know nothing about
Zenless. I'm not gonna stream Zenless just because I need some games to stay things that I just play on my own versus playing with other people or on stream. That way I can, if I feel like just playing something by myself, I can choose to play that one. But I don't play it very often anyway, so. Yeah. Alrighty. Well. Yeah, alright. That was a little over 2 hours. That last bit was a lot longer than I expected.
Yeah, that last bit takes a bit of time. So you may have about 2.5 left then, based on if this took about 2 hours.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, thank you again, Callie, and thank you to everyone who watched today and chatted. Glad to have you here. I hope to see you all next time, and in the meantime, I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, night, whatever time it is for you. But goodbye and God bless.